What's up, everybody? Krys Reacts here, Aquascapes of Michiana. Get ready to love your backyard. Well, hey, we are done. We are complete. We have completed the pondless waterfall rebuild that we were doing this week. And like I said, guys, just give you guys a little bit of a background. This pondless waterfall was done by another landscaper, a landscaper that advertises that they do water features. And when we actually took the basin out, we found out that they had corrosive chemical placards all over the barrels. Not to say that they weren't cleaned and they weren't washed out, but you know, when you've got kids playing in a waterfall and a client sees something like that come out of the basin, it really makes them uneasy. It really makes them think like, wow, what was I thinking? I'm gonna turn around here. There you go. You can see my pretty face now. But they're just, you know, they think like, wow, I really trusted this person, you know, to do this and do it right. And this is what they did. And my kids were playing in this. So, you know, it just kind of shows you the difference between a master certified aquascape contractor and just a landscaper out there who thinks that they're going to try their hand at water features. There really is a difference between the quality of craftsmanship, the knowledge of how to do this, and just the overall aesthetics when it is all done. So without further ado, let me go ahead and turn this thing around and show you guys the pondless waterfall that we just completed. There it is. There she is. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Got 2 drops in 1 frame. Look at that. Looks absolutely amazing, guys. So I can say we put in our basin system here, the AquaVlog basin system. This rock right here, that's where our pump vault is. So rather than using the cap that goes on that, we reused one of the pieces of flagstone that the landscaper used to create their waterfall drops, and we just went ahead and put it right there on top because it was the perfect size. We got rock over here. We've got a 1/2-ton boulder sitting right there for Mr. Frog to sit on top of and to continue reading his book, as he's got beautiful sound of water coming there right next to him. Like I said, guys, that boulder right there is about 1,000 pounds, and it is sitting on top of our AquaVlog basin system, and as you can see, has absolutely no problem with it. I've actually seen excavators and bobcats and skid steers driven on top of an AquaVlog system without any problem whatsoever. So very strong system that we put in. It's made to last. It's made to take the abuse. It's a rugged system, and we really like it. And I wouldn't use anything else. So like I said, here got this first drop. Look at that baby. Now right about there, we've actually got a color changing light. So we've got all of our color changing lights in here hooked up to a transformer and photocell. So that way they'll automatically come on when it gets dark out, and they'll automatically turn off when it gets light out. But the color changing lights are a new thing for us, and I mean, they're absolutely amazing. I wish I could show you guys a video or a picture, or I might put that in the video here, and so that way you guys can see it going at nighttime and see exactly how awesome they are. But let's go up top one more. Let's go to our next drop. It's right here. Look at that. Beautiful rock with a lot of lines, a lot of textures in it, and just absolutely screamed, I need to have water flowing on me. So actually, a funny thing about that rock we just saw, guys, that was actually down at the bottom of the basin, just kind of hanging out on the side. There was no water on it. There was absolutely nothing. It was just off to the side, like it was just kind of plopped down as an afterthought, like, oh, this is a pretty rock, we'll just throw it right here to add to the curb appeal. Any rock that has those type of lines on it, has those kind of textures on it, has to have water in it, running over it, in my opinion. And that's kind of how we make our decisions and what rocks that we use. And as you guys can see, we have no flagstone in here creating that shelf, that shelf of water coming over it. So we're master certified aquascape contractors. We don't need that. We know how to stack rock the way that it should, to make it look as if though this waterfall has been here for centuries, and that's just the way that it was there. That's just the way that it was formed. So yeah, big difference between a landscaper and a master certified aquascape contractor, let me tell you. Let's go ahead and turn around and I'll show you guys the last drop. Look at that, beautiful. I know, just beautiful. All right, so we got one more drop going on over here. As you can kind of, look at that. Isn't that awesome? That's one rock that's doing all that water action right there. Look at that. We got a little stream over here on the side. A little flick of water right there in the center. And then we got that big action going on right there. We got a little bit of a pooling area here. So that way, once that water actually hits that area right there, we get a lot of sound, we get a lot of crash, we get a lot of ambiance and a lot of noise from that falls right there. We got another light back in there. That thing's right there, and then we got another light that's right there. Like I said, both of them color-changing lights really add a different element at nighttime to this water feature, guys. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. So as you guys can tell, you guys can see that there is a huge difference between a master certified aquascape contractor and a landscaper who happens to sell a water feature to an unsuspecting client. So I have no idea who the landscaper is. I want to go ahead and throw that out there. I have no idea who this landscaper is. Just don't know. Don't know if they're in business, don't know if they're still selling water features, but I'm really happy that we've been able to connect with this client. Like I said, we've been taking care of this for about 4 years, and for the past 3 years, I've been harping on the client, hey, we need to get this fixed. Hey, we need to get this fixed. Hey, this wasn't installed properly, and they had a bunch of problems to go along with it that they just wanted me to fix, and I couldn't fix them for them without doing what we've done here this past 2 days. So once again, like I said, there's a big difference between somebody like us who's a master certified aquascape contractor and somebody else out there who's just a landscaper or a non-certified aquascape contractor. Like I've been saying, there's a big difference in quality, there's a big difference in craftsmanship, and there's also a big difference in standing by your product. Most guys will, they'll do a project like this and then they take their final payment and they're freaking gone. In our contracts at Aquascapes in Michiana, we actually provide a 1-year craftsmanship warranty. That's a huge difference. I stand by my product, I stand by my projects, I stand by my water features. So if anything goes wrong with this, there's a low edge, a rock falls in, one of the kid, little Timmy gets in here and he moves that 1-ton boulder with the frog on it, and it breaks an AquaVlog, heaven forbid, or it puts a hole in the liner or something like that. We're gonna come out, we're gonna fix it. That's how much I believe in the products that I sell. That's how much I believe in what we do at Aquascapes of Michiana, and that's the reason why we are a master certified aquascape contractor. Me as a person, I have a very firm belief that nobody is anything without their word. Oh, the word is, your word is all you have, and you're nothing without it. It goes back to that, that once upon a time life lessons and morals and priorities people had back in the day. We don't really see a lot of that nowadays, but I still hold true to those values, and I live those values within our company, and how we treat our clients and how we treat our customers, and how we build our projects. So like I said, you know, a man is nothing without his word, and to a man it should mean everything. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit that little bell down there, so that way you can get more notifications on more of our projects and more things that we're going to be doing around here. And hey, I guess I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Once again, Christopher Yaks, Aquascapes of Michiana. Get ready to love your backyard. See you guys.